Hey man, hope you're enjoying your weekend. You don't have to watch this video until you get back to work, but I wanted to go ahead and get this shot over to you so that way you know what's going on and where to start your day at. So, first, the feedback that I've gotten so far has been very positive. So, I think we've got a good thing going right now. You can see that I rearranged things in here, I changed things, I moved everything into working, and the reason why is because we have to go back in and update all the layouts that we've worked on to this point. And in fact, every single layout that exists in QuickBase is going to have to be updated. So even the ones that Justin had put together, Jane had put together that had the correct layout and everything, we're now going to have to redo everything. And the reason for that is because we now need to get the mounting information added. So you can see, I clicked on the wrong one. You can see how I've got this set up is if you click on one of the part numbers. I just clicked on the same part number, didn't I? Let me find the part number I'm looking for. I figured it out. I moved this over to review, playing around with it. So back to what I was saying. So how you can find this and how we can keep communication clear, because to this point I feel like we've been on top of communication. I just want to make sure that we continue to stay on top of communication and keep things organized in here. So instead of having two 10699s, how I'm organizing this, and you might have a better suggestion for this, but this is how I'm doing it right now, is I'm just creating subtasks. So anytime we have to redo a layout or anytime there's a major change, because I imagine there's probably going to be more major changes that come down the road as well. This is a way that we can just have one part number and we can refer to the subtasks to see the latest versions. So if you click on redo layout, here is, I'm only adding this information to this top one. I'm not going to go through and do this to all of them because it'll be the same thing for each one, but I will have the redo layout subtask, and inside of this subtask, this is where I want you to upload the new files. That way I can click on it and quickly find the correct file. But so this right here is the information that needs to be added, is the mounting, the offset, minimum, maximum, and you can see how it gets added right down here. So if I look at a layout here, obviously you know where it's going to go. The question is, how do we fit it in here? So it's going to go right after the two flats. It'll be the next line right here. Clearly there's not a lot of room to put it, and so probably the best option is going to be to widen this box out a little bit. And ideally we don't want it to get too close to here, and but I don't think we really have any room to move up, and we want it to be the same format for all of them. So we'll try moving it out this way for right now. At some point, what'll likely happen is I'll have my one of my designers actually create a new template for us to work from, and then of course whenever that happens we'll have to go back in and redo everything all over again, but that's a long ways down the road. Right now we're still just trying to get all of the correct information that the customers need on here. So yes, so the mounting distance information, even though it's right here, they've requested it to also be right here in the title. So and I don't believe that this covers everything anyway, so I don't remember. Anyhow, so yes, it needs to get added down here, and then you can upload that here. So that is that part of it. The next thing is, just for me, this will help with from a communication standpoint, is once you've uploaded the new files, move the card over to review. That way I know for sure which ones have been updated, and I can come in here and quickly find them, and then once I get it uploaded to QuickBase, I'll move it over here. That way I can visually see where we're at all times with everything. And And this discuss, just so you know, whenever you have a question about something, just continue to do that the way we've been doing it in the comments. And if it's something that I don't have an answer to, then what I'm doing is I created this discuss column. That way I've got this backlog of questions essentially that whenever I talk with Justin at some point, who knows when, but I'll be able to quickly reference these. So continue doing everything exactly the same, except you'll click on this, click on the subtask, and upload the information there, the files, and then once you're done, move it over to review, and then that's that.